Hello, I'm Rampage665 and today I have a huge brown box. Except for two models, everything came from Hobbylink Japan, and it's a buttload. I've got one figure, three 1144 no grades, four 1144 high grades, two 1144 real grades, one 1 to 100 no grade, and three master grades. So with all those models, this is going to be a pretty long video, so I better stop wasting time and get right down to it.
Okay, first off is a Revoltech Iron Man Mark 6 from Iron Man 2 the movie. And I got this simply because Iron Man is awesome and this figure looks amazing. Next up is a 1144 no grade Tall Geese 2. And I got this guy off of eBay, which is why the box is a little bit roughed up. But the runners are in good shape, so no problem. Only white parts, the rest is dark gray, blackish, and lots of polycabs there. White parts, and some blue stickers, more white, because there's not a single blue part in this kit. And here you have the mohawk thingy-majig on top of his head. A Gundam Wing pamphlet in French, and a manual folds open like this, and clear instructions, and more instructions. I believe they're actually the same as on the inside of the other instruction manual, but they give you it twice. Why not? And our next model kit is a 1 to 144 no grade Tall Geese 1. Detecting a pattern here? I do. And it's pretty much the same as the Tall Geese 2, except with different stickers, all white parts, and the polycaps and the dark gray blackish parts. Pretty much the same kit, and only one instruction manual. Again, folds open, just one set of instructions. And here we have another 1144 no grade. It's the V2 Gundam, or Victory 2. This is a tiny bit older than the Tall Geeses, but pretty much the same thing, except you get a lot more color in this. And all in one runner, and some clear pink parts, stickers in there. More clear pink, including a little stand, and some white parts. There's a whole postcard with the Victory Gundam on it that you can use to put on the little base. Not an action base, but the base. And that's a little bit different for an instruction manual, but oh well, it'll work. And the first 1144 high grade is the Age 1 normal. And I've been watching Gundam Age ever since it came out, following the episodes every week. Not as great as I'd hoped, but I really like the Age 1 normal now. It's got the red, white, yellow, and blue, just like it should. Polycaps and some green foil stickers. And more white, and clear pink beams. And some gray parts for the joints, hands, and the inside of the shield. Pretty small and basic, high grade. Manual. It folds open into 4 sections, just like your standard average high grade. So the H1 normal appears to be normal. Next up is the high grade 1144 Shining Gundam. And if you've watched my other videos, you may know I kind of like the God Gundam or Burning Gundam, call them as you will. So this was a natural purchase for me. You have some pretty big foil stickers there right off the bat, and the green clear effect parts, some polycaps, yellow, red, and blue parts. And the green is a slightly different shade from the Gundam 00 and Gundam Wing green parts, but it's pretty nice color. White parts and gray parts. Yes, very exciting. We get 2 clear pink beams, more gray parts for joints, hands, and more white stuff, which is to be expected in Gundam, seeing as they're mostly white. Little pamphlet thingy. And if I can get it out of the box, there is a manual. Again, folds open just like any other high-grade manual. Nothing really revolutionary there. So, and our next model is the high-grade 1144 Jesta, which is supposed to be a mass-produced version of the Unicorn Gundam, or so I've been told. And we get some foil stickers and some decals, and one tiny clear orange part, and the rest is the signature dark navy blue that the Jesta sports. Some gray, some more dark blue. We get the clear pink beams for the beam sabers, a lot of polycaps, and a runner of hands. More gray for weapons and joints. More dark blue, including the shield. And a manual. Again with the manuals. Every high grade's gotta have one. Folds open, and it kinda sorta shows you how to put this thing together, believe it or not. Okay, next up we have a 1144 high grade that I've been looking forward to for quite a while. It is the Sinanju, and for people that know it, have built it, they'll know that this is an amazing piece of gunpla. Let's open her up. Not too cooperative, but big stickers. All the gold trim stickers. And we get white, black, and the orangey yellow on this first runner. 2 big plates of clear yellow parts. Both identical runners. Next up is the dark red, lovely deep red, and some gray parts for the bottom of the feet, and thrusters and joints. More of the red parts, and more gray. And I think they're identical to the last bag of runners. And some more gray, including the weaponry. More red, big part for shield, and again a manual. Folds open. Ooh, an extra sheet. 5 sheets. Yep. Another page because the Sinanju is so big. That's impressive. Okay, on to the 1-144 real grades. We have the Zaku 2, mass production. I already have Shard's version, but just to claim to have them all, here's the green one. A lot of stickers, as usual, inner joints, and dark green, dark gray, and clear parts. Next up we have very dark gray, almost black, weaponry, and some hands, it looks like. Next is a very, very light green, a slightly darker shade of green, more of the light green, and dark gray, almost black parts for building the inner frame and the head. And we have more light green springs for the tubes on the side of the legs, the head and shoulder armor, and the little ring tube thingies. There's a little card with, I think it's Garma's Saku, could be wrong, but pretty sure that's it. A little card in Japanese, which I can't read, and the real grade manual. And unlike the high grade ones, this is more of a normal book, just like the master grade ones. So it is nicely detailed though, as are all the real grade manuals. They're pretty impressive. Color, really clear in the instructions, and a lot of places that need decals, as you can clearly see. And next up we have a real grade that I've been looking forward to for quite a while. It's the real one this time, real grade Freedom Gundam. And I do have quite a lot of Freedoms, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be the best one yet. A lot of stickers, clear pink beams, red parts, black parts, frame, and the weapon. The advanced MS joints for the frame, and yellow, dark blue for the wings and shield, some gray for the chest, collar, and hip mounted guns, rail guns, the vibrant blue for the wings and other parts, and white, including the big cannons on his shoulders. Slightly different color of white, and more stickers, and some ABS parts to build up the frame. And last runners, more blue for wings, and more white, including the shield. Lots of nice detail here. And let's see what's left in the box. Another little paper thingy in Japanese. Can't read it, so more Japanese stuff. Looks like master grades and t-shirts. That's weird. I'll try to make sense of it later. A Gundam Seed pamphlet. I'm assuming it's for the Blu-ray DVD. Yes, Blu-ray action. Yeah, high definition remastered version of Gundam Seed. The new high grades they're releasing. Well, new. They're just remodels of the old ones, but still. And a beautifully detailed manual. Lots of nice shots of the Freedom in action. Very nicely detailed instructions. pretty hard to make mistakes when it's this clearly explained. And instructions to put all the stickers and decals on, which again are a lot of stickers, and I really do mean a lot. Next up is a No Grade 1/100 from Gundam Seed, Gundam Seed versus Astray. It's the Nyx Providence. Let me just tilt up a bit. And I got this guy because I want the Providence, but I like these colors better. It's regular white instead of light gray, and there's more red in it. Very big parts for the guns, big clear pink beam, yellow for the collar, and red parts for the chest and feet. Big white parts, a lot of big parts for the dragoons in the backpack, gray, and a pretty dark blue, not navy blue, but a lot darker than regular Gundam blue. The stickers and some great parts, and more white and a lot of polycaps. It's a lot more polycaps than I'd expected, but still more dragoon parts. And of course we get a manual. Very nice art on there, and it's pretty similar to the master grade manuals. Not entirely identical, but a lot closer to that than the high grade manuals. Pretty simple stuff here. Okay, next up we have the master grades, and the boxes just keep getting bigger. I know this first one's pretty small. Is the Wing Gundam version EW, and I never bought the original for Ka. I wanted to, but turns out waiting was a pretty good idea, because now I have a brand new one, although it's basically just a recolor with one extra part and new decals. But oh well. Nice new colored blue, orange, red, some clear parts and stickers and decals. Next we have a lot of polycaps, seeing as it's basically an older master grade, even though it was released this year. And white, including a big part for the shield. White parts that make up most of the wings. Nice red parts for the shield and again the wings. And a nice shade of blue. And dark gray for the inner frame, and some black for underneath the shield and to make parts of the rifle. Clear green beams, some yellow parts, and the big rifle parts. And we have a big runner of white parts and some more frame parts. And of course, a manual. Pretty much just like the other Endless Waltz master grades. A pretty standard master grade manual. Some nice action shots and poses. But otherwise, it's pretty much your basic master grade manual. And now we're getting to the really big boxes. This is the 1/100 master grade Victory Gundam, well, V-Gundam actually, because you have the extra parts. Let's crack open this really big box. Okay, let's see. Yellow, red, a lot of clear parts, gray, and the clear beam shield. A lot of stickers, decals, more clear parts, red, yellow, and black. Even more decals and stickers, a couple of poly caps, and mostly white parts. Some inner frame parts, little yellow V-fin, and clear pink beam effects. The distinctive Victory Gundam blue, and yet another V-fin. White runner, and some more black parts for weaponry. Even more stickers, inner frame parts, and a lot of white parts for weaponry, and I think some of them go on the core lander, dash, booster, whatchamacallit. More white parts for armor, blue parts for chest and other places, and some more black for weaponry. Even more blue and even more black, because this thing has a ton of weapons. Some inner frame parts, even more inner frame parts, and finally some light. A lot of parts to make a tiny Gundam, and some very nice art on the front of the manual. This is a version Katoki, so it's a bit different from your regular master grade manual. But all in all, it's not anything revolutionary. It's still just a page by page explanation of how to build a Gundam, and a buttload of weapons, and an airplane, and to convert it into other airplane-like parts, and a hexa. But other than that, it's just a Gundam, sort of. A ton of decals. I got this last master grade off of eBay, which is pretty much a guarantee these days for getting a slightly dented box. But it's the Ailstrike Gundam. Now I have something to compare the real grade to. And it's pretty much the same size as the V-Dash. And it's an older Gundam, so we get this very, very nice cardboard insert. And inside we're gonna find yellow, blue, white, including the shield and the V-fin, stickers and decals, red parts for the ale pack, some poly caps, black parts for the ale pack, and some screws, which I don't like, but I'll have to deal with, and some red for the shield and the feet, some gray parts for the inner frame, white parts to make up the outer armor, some clear pink beams, and pretty big parts for the action base it comes with. Some more inner frame parts. Looks like most of the legs. And the parts for the beam rifle, some inner frame parts, and the cable that comes with the action base. And the last part is a very big piece of plastic that'll make up the base for the base. Yeah. And of course, a manual. Classic, old school, master grade manual. Nothing more, nothing less. Also, always some great artwork in there. The explanation for the instructions for how you assemble this thing is a little bit less quality than you'd expect these days, but it's still pretty clear. Nice back shot. I guess that's it.
Well, that's everything. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you next time.